Oh my goodness. So, Kathleen Brooks's new book, Forever Lasting, was amazing. Oh my god, I loved it so much. I want to gush about it, but I can't completely because there's a lot of spoilers and I don't want to give away the spoilers. So, I'm just going to give hopefully a brief ish overview without going too in depth. I hope, I don't know. Let's hope my brain doesn't run away with it. Okay, so Forever Lasting is the last of the Forever series. The Forever series focuses on the children of the couples in the original series, okay, which is Bluegrass Brothers. And so Forever series is their children. And now there's a lot of children. There's a lot of children. There's a lot of cousins. There's this series is she's book 23. So there's a lot of them. Anyway, but Cassidy is the last of the eligible Davies siblings to get married. And I say eligible because she does have a younger sister, Cricket, who is Tammy and Pierce's menopause baby. So she's only in kindergarten. So she's not old enough to get married or anything. So we're going to be waiting for her book for a while. Oh, it's going to be so good though, I bet. Anyway, sorry, focusing. So Cassidy is the youngest eligible. And while she was growing up, she was really the one who was kind of always by herself because her older siblings and cousins had already founded their groups and their friends. And so she was always kind of the little tag along. So her uncle Cy, who was a spy for the CIA, decides to take her under his wing, and help her find what she's good at, which is inevitably being a spy as well. So she becomes this badass spy for the CIA, where she only ends up reporting to the director. That's how good she is. And she works with one other person. So she is sent on a mission to Christina to help with the President Deming Nikon and the trials of the old regime. So Deming's father used to run Christina as a dictatorship, and he was eventually thrown out of power with the help of the Davies family. Okay, really, they were the ones that they took care of all of it. But that you're gonna have to read those books. Anyway, so now all the perpetrators are going on trial for the human rights. That's the word I'm looking for. Actions, but it's not actions. It's the bad one. Violations. That's what it is. So for all the human rights violations, the power grabbing, all of that, they're going on trial. And so she goes as kind of like extra security. And something happens. I can't give any more away because it's a major spoiler. So you're just going to have to trust me on it, okay? So while she has been going on her missions for the past 3 years, there has been this man in the shadows known as, he's not really known because he's in the shadows. He's whispered about. He's whispered about. And he's there protecting her, so helping her get out of these tricky situations, but she doesn't know about him until this moment in Christina, where she meets him finally. But he's still in the shadows, so she still doesn't know who he is. Again, I can't get more into it because then it spoils it. Oh, it's so good though. Okay, anyway, so they finally meet. They end up going back to her hometown to help him get revenge for himself. He's looking for revenge. He's looking to somebody. It's part of his storyline. Again, I can't give too much away. So, of course, her family, because I swear her family and everyone in Kingston has the highest security clearance ever and finds out everything. There is no secrets in Kingston. So they find out about they are actually already know about it. And it's okay. Sorry. I'm trying. Okay. So But of course, because he's in love with her, then all the brothers and the cousins have to give him a hard time about it. So he has to go through the Davy family trial. Oh, that was such a good moment. Again, I can't give away spoilers. But anyway, in throughout the book, there is actually a connection, and this is why Kathleen told us to reread the Web of Lies trilogy, because there's a connection to a group there. And I don't, there is so much I want to say, but I just can't because spoilers! All I gotta say is, it was so good. Her writing to me is phenomenal. It's hilarious. She has great one-liners. You've seen a couple of them that I've been posting on Instagram, maybe, of my favorite quotes of the day. And she really brings the connection of family, but not just the family that you were born into, the family that you make for yourself. This town is just one gigantic family. They are there for every single person, and you see it so well put in every single one of the books. And I love her writing so much, and I love her stories so much. So I really cannot suggest any harder to go read her books. They are phenomenal. And I want to say so much more. There's so many moments of hilariousness. I can't because I'm afraid I'm going to give something away. I feel like I might have already given something away that I should not have. And I'm so sorry if I did. All I can say is it was so good. And you need to go read it. Just go read them. Just go read them. They're so good. There's a lot of them. Again, there's like the Forever series alone is 23 books because it's all the children. And there's a lot of children, but they are so good. They're so worth it. So that's all I can do for now, and cozy reading.